Your customer feedback is one of the most powerful data sets that you can use to scale your Shopify business. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use that data to create winning ads for your Shopify brand. What's going on, guys? It's Spencer here. If you are new to the channel, I run a growth focused agency by the name of Easy A Media, where we help multiple 6- and 7-figure Shopify brands scale their sales profitably. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the exact AI tools that we use to leverage our customers' feedback data and essentially get our customers to create Facebook ads for us. And now, do I actually mean we reach out to our customers and ask them to create Facebook ads? Of course not. What I do mean is that we ask them questions of why they purchased and what they love about our client's brand, and take that information and leverage the power of AI to essentially create ad briefs and brand new concepts for our team to execute on and test in order to continue scaling our clients further. Now, before we dive into the goods of how this system works and how you can actually use it to scale your Shopify brand as well, I just want to take a second to double down and reinforce how important customer feedback is for your business and for any business in general. No matter what industry or what niche that they're in, brands who are actually growing and are actually succeeding as a business are the brands that obsess over understanding their customer and giving them exactly what they want. And you have to think about it. If you know exactly what your potential customer is thinking, you'll know exactly what to say to them. And if you know exactly what your potential customer wants, you'll know exactly what to give to them. You're going to need to study the existing customers that you currently have in order to get a bit of a better understanding of who your potential customer actually is. In today's video, I'm going to show you an incredibly fast way to analyze all of your customer feedback data, turn it into an actionable plan, and use it to create winning Facebook ads and actually better your business as a whole so you can scale your Shopify brand further. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump on it. All right, so as you can see, we're actually looking at a Google Sheet right now that is filled with some customer feedback data, and this is going to be step one in regards to this AI process of how to get your customers to create your Facebook ads for you. And that first step is, of course, having data to upload to the AI so we can train it. And I'm going to get into that for a second, but first I just want to show you the data set that we're working with. Now, if you want to see a full video on how we set up this customer feedback giveaway, I'd be happy to do one. Just drop a comment down below and let me know. But the most important thing is that you have data to use from your potential customers so you can have a better understanding of what they believe the main benefits of your product are, how it's actually made their life better, and most importantly, what actually inspired them to purchase your products in the first place. Now, as you can see, we have a massive file here of tons and tons of customer feedback. I believe we got over 1,000 entries for this client in particular. People just telling us exactly what they love. You know, the product is exactly what I was looking for to add to my EDC, to ready myself and help me get out of my comfort zone, you know, survival and convenience. This client sells outdoors products, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of context to some of this stuff. But what I'm showing here is that we just need to make sure that we have a significant amount of customer feedback in order for us to actually give the AI an opportunity to help us build Facebook ads as a result of the feedback that we have from our customers. Now, if you don't have access to a giant file like this, what you can do is simply just download all of the reviews that you have on your store. You could simply send an email out to your list with a Google form and just say, hey, answer these 4 questions and I'll send you a $10 coupon code, or 20% off your next order, whatever it is. But by taking a look at our feedback survey here, you can see that 3 of the main questions that we leverage for our ad creation process is, number 1, what motivated you to actually purchase our product? Number 2, please try to explain the benefits of using our product. And number 3, how has our product changed your life for the better? We found that by getting the answer to those 3 questions with a significant amount of data, significant, I would say, is over 100 different answers from customers, we've been able to create some incredible Facebook ads. So like I said, if you want to go ahead and download your reviews or send a simple survey over to your customer list to get an answer to at least these 3 questions, you're going to be able to leverage the next part of this process, which is our AI tool. Now, the AI tool that we use is called Jasper AI. And for some of you, you may have actually heard of this before. It was kind of the ChatGPT before ChatGPT was a thing. So what I want to do here is just essentially show you how we actually leverage Jasper AI to create the ads and give you a walkthrough of how you can do the exact same. Now, I'm actually not affiliated with Jasper AI at all. This is just a tool that we actually tried to build ourselves, but we just decided that, hey, we're not a software company. We're just going to leverage another tool instead. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we upload some knowledge bases for our AI to get trained on. Now, if I've already lost you, basically a knowledge base is just where we're going to copy all of that information from the Google Sheet to give to the AI so the AI can actually understand who our customers are. So for example, you can see we've actually gone ahead and uploaded all of our knowledge bases here. So this client over here at Love and Grow, we've updated their benefits, the clothing styles, the life impact, purchase concerns, purchase reasons, and store improvement as a knowledge base. And the way that you do that is you simply just click add knowledge base, you'll upload a file, and then you would simply just export one of these rows from your sheet or from wherever it is, and just make sure it's in a PDF, because that way it will actually be able to understand a lot of information. If you try to just use the from text, it really won't work that great. So make sure you upload it as a PDF. Obviously, make sure you give it a name. So for example, if I was uploading, what motivated you to purchase our product, I would simply just call this, purchase motivation, and I would add a tag for the specific client and upload that PDF as a knowledge base so that the AI has access to it. Now, once you've updated all of your knowledge bases, the next thing that you're going to want to do is add a voice and tone. And this is a really, really powerful tool in order for Jasper to write and analyze your data properly. So a knowledge base is essentially the information that Jasper has to use, and the tone of voice is how it will give you answers. So as you can see, we have 3 different tones of voice. We have one here called Facebook ads, which, as you can see, the brand voice is professional, authoritative, and direct response marketing focused, emphasizing expertise, proven marketing principles, conversion, persuasive language, clear objectives, and confidence in creating effective Facebook ads. So we would select that tone of voice if we were asking Jasper to write Facebook ad copy for us, which we're going to do very shortly. The second tone of voice we have on here is a data analyst, and this is just whenever we're asking Jasper questions about the feedback survey, say we want to know what is the #1 reason why people purchase from our client, it will actually give us an answer in a more data analyst fashion. So less of like written in Facebook ads and more just written in a way for us to actually understand it. And then we actually have AI Kyle Little, and Kyle Little is actually our copywriter. We love you, Kyle. We did a fun little thing here where we literally just went in and we copied all of the copywriting that he has done for our clients in the past, and we just uploaded it into Jasper, and now we have an AI version of our copywriter, which is another way that we will sometimes have Jasper write ads for us rather than our Facebook ads tone of voice here. Now, this is something that you're really going to want to play around with so you get your brand voice down right. But for us, we found that this is the best one for us to use, and it has been extremely effective for giving us at least the core foundations for what we need. And now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into Jasper here, and I'm going to show you in action how this tool actually works and how this has now become a ChatGPT that is trained on your customers, which will essentially let your customers write your Facebook ads for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to select this brand voice option. And I'm actually going to go ahead and look up this client, as this is Wazoo Gear, it's our client over here. And I'm going to go ahead and select the knowledge bases of benefits, life impact, and I'm also going to do purchase reason. And I'm going to go ahead and apply those to the chat. And now by doing that, I've actually been able to give all of that data. I'm talking like 100,000 plus total characters of data and information. I've now just given that to Jasper, and I'm going to tap into it by asking it certain questions about the survey. So I'm going to go ahead and click data analyst, and I'm going to apply that to the chat. I'm going to go ahead and type up a prompt right now as well. So as you can see, I've now actually written out a small little prompt, but this is where Jasper takes it to another level. And I can actually click this button down here that will enhance the prompt. And just like that, I've now got a way more optimal prompt by simply clicking a button, which is actually just crazy. And I'm now going to edit this to get it more aligned with what I want. And then I will go ahead and press send to get the answer that I'm looking for. And now I've just gone ahead and sent that prompt. And as you can see, Jasper is writing the content now. And typically this can take anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds, and it will just start spewing absolute gold for me to actually be able to understand and analyze a little bit better why people are purchasing from this specific client. All right, now as you can see, it is starting to write out the report, and because we have the data analyst voice selected, you can see it gives me a really nice, clean and concise report. So just like that, I've now got basically the top 3 reasons of why people are purchasing this product, and we can now go into the next step of using this data to write us some Facebook ads. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the brand voice section, and I'm gonna change this to Facebook ads and apply this to the chat. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write out a prompt for Jasper to write out some winning ad concepts for us based on the data that we've given it. So as you can see, I now have my prompt, and of course I used the enhanced prompt feature to get this. So I'm gonna go ahead and send this, and we're gonna start to see what kind of an answer Jasper is going to give us very shortly. All right, so as you can see, Jasper has now finished writing the prompt, and we have some really awesome concepts in here for our ads. And first concept here, always prepared, never compromise. We've gone ahead and asked Jasper to give us 2 headlines and 2 visuals to work with. And this now has an incredible understanding of our customers and what our customers actually look for and what is resonating with them. We have an image of a hiker reaching the summit of a mountain with Wazoo gear products visibly in use. Close-up shot of Wazoo gear products showcasing its multi-use functionality. Gear up with Wazoo for those who value preparedness and practicality. Always ready, never weighed down. Discover Wazoo gear today. And that was just concept number 1. And I can actually confidently tell you that one of our best performing ads right now is actually just close-up shot of the actual Wazoo gear products and showing them in action. And if you're wondering where we got that idea from, it was from this. Within a matter of, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes here, I now got 6 really solid ad concepts for our creative team to break down further and bring to life and set up as an ad inside of our Meta ad account. Now, if you're wondering how we take this and what we like to do from here, the first thing that we'll actually do is we'll load this up into our growth guide document that we build out for all of our clients at the agency, and we'll start planning out each and every single ad concept that we have. We'll simply break it down and strategize it every single week to figure out which concept we want to actually take action on first, and of course, which concepts we can actually bring to life. So based on the type of content that we have, we'll typically strategize that in our growth guide for our clients. And now, as you can see, we're able to plan all these out, figure out which one we want to get working on, which ones we're going to be able to launch in the account. And then of course, most importantly, we write our briefs out for these as well. So this is the next step here in our process where our copywriter will go ahead and write out an entire brief. And so in this scenario, as you can see, this was actually an iteration ad, and our copywriter went in and just explained exactly what we're doing here, how we were recreating it, different types of visuals that we wanted to use. You can obviously see we linked that to our growth guide to explain, the rest of the process as well. And then inside of here, we send this over to our editors. We let them know how many hooks we want, how many total number of ads, and be able to turn this from a brief into an actual visual. And from there, our editing team does their job to bring it to life, and we're able to put together brand new concepts based on our customers' feedback. That is going to be incredibly powerful and most likely lead to a winning ad, as we're taking the time to create ads that our customers actually want rather than creating ads that we think are good. Now, the final thing I need to address is, well, why should I pay for Jasper and use Jasper when I could just use ChatGPT? And in all honesty, you can do some of this stuff while using ChatGPT, but we just found that based on the data sets that we have, we actually broke ChatGPT, as ChatGPT can only hold so much data. And because we're doing surveys where we have thousands upon thousands of answers from our customers that we need the AI to basically sift through and summarize, we've decided to use Jasper AI. And on top of that, we have the enhanced prompt tool, and we also have the ability to add different types of tone of voices very easily. And all in all, you can get started on Jasper for as little as $49 a month. So it's definitely a powerful tool, and it plays a massive role in how we get our clients' customers to write our Facebook ads for us. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this week's video. If you enjoyed watching this, my one and only ask would just be to share it with a friend or someone else who you think could get value from this video. By you taking the time to share this video with someone else who you think could get value, it can make their business better, of course, help them continue to grow. Now, if you run a multiple 6 or 7-figure Shopify brand and you're looking for a growth-focused team to partner with, I'd highly recommend taking the time to book a call with me down below to get your custom action plan from my team. With all that said, thank you again for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you next week.